Oh, toward this way a little bit, toward you a little bit. She just gonna have to edit that out. I want to make sure.
All right, you ready to start?
You ready? Let's do it.
WAIGLP, Daytona Beach, Joy 106.3.
Good afternoon, and welcome to Outside the Round Table. And I'm your host, H.L. Seiler. Like I've tried to say each and every week, I always want to start my show to take a moment of silence for over the 131,000 people who have lost their lives during this pandemic, and the over 2.5 million people that's contracted this virus over these last few months. So can you join me in taking a moment of silence for those people? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, before I forget, I also I want to send a shout out to our first responders. Don't want to forget about them. Our first responders who have been on point through this whole crisis. And for y'all don't know what point is, I mean, they've been doing a great job. So now they have to deal with another surge. I mean, can you imagine being a first responder, having dealt with March and April, and now you're dealing with another surge? Can you imagine being a first responder? Being around potentially the virus every day that you go to work. Every day you go to work, there's a chance they could catch this virus. Think about your jobs. A lot of us in the same position. Everybody can't work from home. So I want to send a shout out. You know, all due respect go to them. They are real heroes and sheroes. But you know, all this is due to no leadership. All this is due to no leadership. Countless lives that could have been saved due to no leadership. So first responders, that's the doctors, and everybody, that's anybody, because every time I try to name everybody, I miss somebody. Hey, you missed us. Well, everybody who's out there dealing with, you know, with the public and dealing with people who could potentially have it. My heart goes out to you and my prayer goes out to all you guys. Be safe. Because you guys are, like I said, the true heroes and sheroes. So, having gotten all that out the way, y'all ready? So let's get to it. Because you know our motto, we're going to stimulate conversation while assimilating information as you enjoy your lunch. Because on this show, nobody's right or wrong. Everybody's just giving their opinion based on how they see things through their eyes. First of all, let me say this. I know it's pressure to send the kids back to school. I know y'all tired of them. Get out the house, do something. I know everybody tired. I know that. But we gotta have some type of universal plan before we do that. Will you agree? We gotta have some kind of universal plan before we do that. Because let's face it, folks, it's hard to safely send kids back to school when over the last 7 days we only had over 10,000 cases per day in the state of Florida. Huh? How can we justify letting our kids go back to school when there's 10,000 plus cases every day for the last 7 days? That's a lot of people every day contracting the virus every day. So you know, in my opinion, I think we need to take a wait and see attitude on that. You know, let's take a wait and see approach. Depending on the amount of people contracting the virus every day, and if the numbers come down, then okay, we can try to get the kids back in school. But guess what? We got to have some kind of plan. DeSantis ain't got no plan. Trump ain't got no plan. He's just telling us to go back out there. I don't know if some of y'all seen some of these videos of these people in the hospital with this virus. Trust me, it's sobering. We gotta take this virus seriously. I'm so sick of people acting like it's all good and listen to somebody who we know is a pathological liar. You gonna trust you gonna trust your eyes, or you gonna trust his administration? I can't believe how people not taking this virus seriously. Please take this virus seriously. I've seen a lot of the videos, people dying alone. When you catch this thing, you dying alone. Your loved ones can't come in there and talk with you and hold your hand and try to give you a pep talk. They can't do that. So you got to take this virus serious out here. I got a caller. Caller, this is outside the round table with HL. How you doing today? Okay, thank you, sir. Yeah, I can't believe how people taking this virus. Please take the virus serious. And you know, and if you don't feel you need to wear a mask, because you macho, or because you think, you know, you're letting politics stop you from thinking with your head, health wise, then think of the other people that you're being around or that you're coming in contact with. You wouldn't want to have you wouldn't want to have it and give it to someone that didn't have it and they wind up dying, would you? Wouldn't you feel kind of bad about that? So let's be true Americans. If we're gonna be true Americans, let's be true Americans and think about the other person. And I don't know, you know, it's a big mess, but let me say something to you. I don't care what nobody say, because I always say this. There is no economy without the people. And we sick. Huh? We sick. Not to mention psychologically going through this with no testing and going through what we're going through psychologically, not knowing this, not knowing, and the confusion that's going on. all that wears on you too. So you know what we gotta do? We gotta get on that phone and tell our representatives, listen, we need self-shelter. The only way we're gonna self-shelter, we gotta go back home, give people money so they can self-shelter. A lot of people don't have the option to work from home. People out here hurting. Everybody can't work from home. So people out here hurting. And we have no leadership. No leadership federally, no leadership locally. And I'm talking about both parties. Let's get that correct. I'm talking about both parties. Because listen, let me tell you something. If you don't care, listen to me carefully. If Trump don't care about his supporters, his fervent supporters, his core supporters, if you don't care about them, what you think he care about us? Huh? What you think he care about us? Here it is. The virus was raging in Arizona, Oklahoma, and Florida. And he scheduled rallies right smack in the middle of those states when the virus was raging. So you tell me he ain't trying to get them to catch it. He feel like they collateral damage. And I get to that later. I'm telling you how he feels. He feels that those people are collateral damage. He don't care about those people. Because if he did, he wouldn't hold no rally right smack in the middle with them not having no mask. That's why his son-in-law's fiance or girlfriend, whatever she is, she caught the virus. All his Secret Service agents catching the virus. I keep telling y'all we're on a plane with no pilot. I keep telling anybody who will listen to me, hey, man, I'm scared we're on a plane with no pilot. We better try to land this plane. Huh? We better try to land this plane. He got the same stale game plan that he had last time when he lost by 3 million votes. Only thing, he had the help of the Russians. Now we ready for it. We looking for it. Huh? Same game plan. Chaos. Create chaos. Everybody talking about, oh, he ain't got no sense. No, he got plenty of sense. Everything he doing is by design. But it ain't a dog whistle. It's just a whistle to his base, to the white supremacy movement, right in our face. Because guess what? He's saying to us, y'all can't do nothing. Y'all already tried to impeach me. And if y'all couldn't impeach me, what can you do to me? That's why I say Mitch McConnell and those Senate Democrats gotta go. Mitch McConnell and the Republicans in the Senate gotta go. If this country is to move forward, they gotta go. You got a president, you got 32 states out here experiencing surges. And what do you want to talk about? What do you come out talking about? Is he coming out with a plan? 4 months, man, we still ain't got a plan? Are you kidding me? First of all, this is America. great again? You're making us look like a banana republic. A banana republic, Mr. Trump. You're the laughing stock of the world. Internationally, we're weak as we ever been. Can you imagine what our enemies are doing now under this administration? Can you imagine? There are 32 states experiencing surges. And he comes out and talk about statues. Oh, he big and tough when it come to talking to the protesters. Oh, I'm gonna do a mandatory to you because he's our heroes and our forefathers. What are you talking about? Those are the Confederates. They was fighting against the Union. Do you even know your history? Or did you pay somebody to go to classes? I believe you paid somebody to go to classes. That's what I really believe. I believe his whole life was a sham. I've never seen a human being in my life that was void of both compassion and empathy. Never in my life. You want to make sure you tell everybody that they're going to get 10 years for tearing down a statue. At the same time, over 131,000 people out here dying in the streets. And you still ain't got a plan. Hospitals still need PPEs. And you are turning your head because I know why. We're going to get to that a little later too. I know why you're turning your head, because you found out that African American Latinos was dying at 3 or 4 times the rate that white folks was. But listen, all my white friends, all my white friends that love Trump, listen, the man don't care about y'all, man. He using y'all sort of like a prop. He want to pit us against each other. Because I still say my main contention is he's trying to rob the country right in our face. He's trying to loot the whole treasury of $600 billion right in our face. And he's trying to make any kind of commotion he can while he try to line up all his friends to get that money so he can get all that money. Well, I say here, I intimate right here and now, he ain't trying to be no president again. The pandemic was the best thing that ever happened to him. That's why he ain't trying to straighten nothing when it comes to the pandemic. Because the golden goose dropped right in his lap. I don't understand. Where's the Democratic Party? I don't understand. Where he at? Do y'all realize this man got $600 billion that he's over? Over $500 billion. And he done got rid of the watchdogs, the inspector generals, and put in his sycophants. Are you kidding me? And the Democrats are saying nothing. The media is saying nothing. Folks, everybody, that's our money. What's going on? Who got our back? Folks, who got our back? And then the media sits here and don't bring him to task on none of the wrongdoing except for a slap on the wrist. It seems and then Trump, he's always rooting for anybody but the American people. He believes what Putin said over his own security people. To show you how clueless he is, he said, well, Russia didn't know about it, so how could it be? Huh? Did y'all hear that? Does that sound like a man who's mentally fit to be the president of these United States? Oh, going on TV saying, 99% safe. You know what? That should be against the law right now. Dereliction of duty, yes, sir. That should be against the law. You shouldn't be able to do that, because you know why? These poor people out there. I'm not just talking about poor financially, I'm talking about infirm people, people that's sick and all that. There's people out there dependent on what you say to be the truth. And we as a nation, listen to me, we as a nation should demand, when it comes to our health services, they don't play no games. Huh? We don't play no games. When it comes to health services, we don't play no games. They blocking information from us finding out how bad it really is. How that sound? Are you kidding me? I'm gonna say that again. The New York Times had to go to court to find out that African Americans and Latinos were dying at 3 times the rate of the white segment of society. Because the Trump administration was blocking it. The Trump administration was blocking it because they didn't want them to know. They don't want us to find out how many people dying, how many hospitals full. What's going on? This is not Russia. That's why you know he's Putin's asset, because he's trying to play Russia playbook against Americans. It's like he's hell-bent on punishing us for some crazy reason. But you know what? I think he slides a fox too, though. Y'all heard me? I think he slides a fox too now. Because I feel they're not concerning themselves with our health. Because they're too concerned with our money. Huh? Think about it. Think about what I'm saying. That's what I think, everybody. I mean, 386-516-8030, 8031. You can call me anytime you feel like it, but that's what I think. And I can explain. Because I can assure you, y'all wouldn't want to be on the air casting aspersions on innocent people. Right? But in all seriousness, he took every inspector, listen to me. He took every inspector general, think about it. He took every inspector general that was put in place to watch the stimulus package, right? That was part of them getting the money. Had to be oversight, right? When they got the money, some of the inspector generals was finna do an investigation on Pompey, and a couple more of them guys claiming they were using taxpayer money for things that wasn't supposed to be taxpayer paid duties, like walking the dog, going to get the laundry. You know, you get a salary, buddy. You can pay for your own laundry and pay for your own dog walker. They just using our taxpayer money like it's their personal piggy bank. And then when it's time for us to get something, they tone deaf. But I digress. Let me get back to my initial statement. He took every inspector general that was in place, right? And when they got the stimulus money, and Pompey came to get rid of Larry Stinney, and he said, "Are we replacing? They replaced the top four inspector generals. They replaced them in 5 weeks." Huh? What'd you say? Why we ain't talking about that? Why we ain't talking about that? I mean, if Obama would have did that, they'd been talking about that. Where the investigations at? Where the hearings at? He don't replace them with his sycophants. They come from his own circle that won't even tell him the truth. And that's going to lie for him at every turn. So tell me, how safe does that make you feel? Huh? How safe does that make you feel? Because it don't make me feel very safe. And I'm being serious. I'm being serious. And oh, by the way, none of those appointments, wait for it, none of those appointments have no experience in none of the jobs that he don't put his head over. What you say? If you don't stop it, it sounds like you're talking about a movie. You can't be serious. You can't be talking about America, HL. I can assure you, I'm not gonna play no games. When it comes to our money, y'all know how it burns me. If Donald Trump is over our money, that makes me want to go jump up a building. A man who spent his whole life not trying to pay no taxes, lost $1 billion, didn't pay 1 penny on $1 billion, and got 10 years free after that of paying taxes. I don't know how he pulled that off. And now you gonna tell me he over our money and he ain't trying to give us none, and he's trying to walk out the door with it? Because that's what he's trying to do. He's trying to walk out the door with it. Why would he try to get America healthy? Then everybody be paying attention. He want to get us while we ain't paying attention. So he gonna keep chaos alive. And that's what's going on. And I'm gonna say it again. Wait, the Democrats. That's why I tell y'all, listen, this is why I keep saying, I can't wait to November. Huh? Boy, I can't wait to November. I can't wait to November. Where the media at? Where's Congress? Where they at? Because in my opinion, we're in serious times right now. Because he's checking out. Everybody listen. 4 or 5 months for the election, he's checking out. He ain't got no fight in him. You see how he walked down that ramp? That show you the true man right there. The way he walked down that ramp. You can tell a lot from watching the man. Remember I told you my daddy said? What my daddy said? I know everybody know by now. You don't watch the man, you watch his moves. Did you see the moves he was making coming down that ramp? Oh my God. I thought he was going to break it too. Are you kidding me? That's what playing golf all day long and eating cheeseburgers and tweeting all night do for you. In my opinion, I feel he's checking out, y'all. And he's distracting everybody with foolishness while he's looting the country treasury. Huh? Remember not, he's gonna find all the white dogs and put in his dog, so who's gonna stop him? I keep telling anybody who will listen, this president isn't concerned about nothing pertaining to the welfare of this country, both domestically and foreignly. He's not concerned about nothing but trying to figure out a way to keep chaos while he can run off with that money that don't drop in his lap. Can somebody tell me 386-516-8030-8031? Can somebody tell me why a man like this who lost $1 billion, more money than any person, gets to be over $500 billion of our money? How that happen? I like, boy, America, the greatest country in the world, because I sure like to know how a man who done lost more money than anybody in this world get to be over $600 billion. Some of which going to his company, some of his companies. That's why he fired Inspector Generals too, y'all. Forgot to tell you about that. See, the media should have all that in the forefront. I shouldn't have to go through all the information I go through to find out these little caveats. About these little caveats. Concerned about nothing. You see, you do nothing. We on our own. We on our own. And you know what? The sooner we realize that, the better off we'll be. Do y'all know I'm having anxiety attacks because I'm just hoping that we can get this guy out of here before we lose a whole bunch more lives on something else. And what scares me, he's showing his true colors now, right in front of us. By telling us 99% of the virus is harmless. Are you kidding me? This man went on TV. See, I feel like we call it on our end jigging at me. I feel like he's jigging at us. I feel like he's jigging at us. We all know jigging at ostentatious. I mean, the President of the United States getting on TV and telling the public in the middle of a pandemic with 32 states surging with 80 to 90% of the hospital beds full, saying it's harmless. He should have been laid off in cuffs for even getting on there saying that. That's considered a public announcement. But nobody says nothing. Can you imagine how people who have lost their loved ones, all 131,000 some people, can you imagine how all of them felt when he got on TV and said that? When you just lost your husband, or you just lost your son, or your daddy, or your uncle, or your grandmama, or your granddaddy. And he got on TV and said that like it was nothing. It's a shame. I never thought in my life I was the President of the United States not concerned about a health crisis going on in the United States of America, the country that he's supposed to be presiding over. Huh? Is it just me? $386-516-8031. Is it just me? No compassion. No empathy. It's sad. It's sad, man. We're the laughing stock of the whole world. He wanted, you know, it's funny how ironic that he would say, "Oh, we was weakest under Obama. Oh, we laughing stock of the world under Obama." How ironic that is so true now. How ironic is that? So true right now. We the laughing stock of the world. Nobody take us serious. And we are as weak as we ever been. Remember, anybody who needs a test could get a test. Anybody who could get a test, we got great tests. Anybody who could get a test could get a test. Yeah. Remember, that was 4 months ago now. That was 4 months ago. Anybody can get a test, you get a test. Listen, it wasn't true then, and it ain't true now. You got people waiting in their car 8-9 hours to get tested. Then you got to sit around and work 10 to 21 days to even find out. And then, on top of that, you don't even know if the test accurate enough. You got a lot of false positives, lost false negatives, all kind of stuff. Man, it's a rough time to be an American. But guess what? We are almost through this. So it's just like we in that dentist chair. Just grip on tight and hold on. Because November almost here. And he can be just like that bad date that all of us don't have. A view in our rear view mirror. Huh? A view in our rear view mirror as we pull it off. Because I don't said it 100 million times. Mr. Trump, you know that DA in New York waiting for you. You know that DA in New York waiting for you, Mr. Trump. That's why you moved to West Palm Beach and made it your residence. You thought that was going to help. That ain't going to help. That ain't going to help. The only way you could have ran the clock out if you got reelected, but guess what? That ain't finna happen. And pretty soon, we'll be hollering, lock you up. Trust me. Stay with genius. Give me a break. But you know what, y'all? Y'all know me. I keep my head on a swivel. And keeping my head on a swivel, I can see the whole field. We in cover 2, and I'm just watching my half. And you know what I see? Because I'm backpedaling, and I'm getting my depth. Now I'm breaking on the ball. And you know what I see? I see a Democratic Party that needs to be replaced with some younger and fresher ideas. Because we need to go big in November. Don't come to me with that status quo this time. Don't come to me with that status quo this time. Don't do that. Because guess what? I ain't trying to hear it. It's go big or go home. It's go big or go home in November. And we're going to remember all y'all Democrats that we elected. Everybody remember the representatives. Find out what they did. Find out what they're doing. So we can figure out if we're going to keep them. We need some AOCs and some more Your Honor Presleys and a bunch of another group like that group that came in 18. That's what we need. Republicans, y'all need to get rid of all them old white men and get some younger dudes who are willing to work across the aisle. And then we can move this country forward like it's supposed to be. Huh? Right now, Congress is broke. Ain't no need to play no games. Ain't no need of pretending. Congress is broke. There's no 3 co-equal branches of government. Right now, we've been running like a monarch, an autocrat, ran by plutocrats. So listen, we're gonna go pay some bills and take a break, and when we get back, I'm gonna tell you why we gotta go hard this coming November. It's HL Sala outside the round table, and we'll be right back.
It's Daytona Station for gospels.
Go back. Okay, listen. Y'all might be saying, what you talking about HLs for? I said go big or go home, right? Before we left. I said we need to know when we need to go big or we need to go home. So you might say, well, what you talking about, HL? Go big or go home. Well, I mean, we need, as I stated earlier, we need more AOCs, we need Ayanna Pressley, we need those kind of representatives in Congress that's going to fight for us. Secondly, we got it because in order for us to get our agenda passed, we got to have those type of representatives that's passionate about how they feel, not just somebody that just want to be in that position so they can be act like a big shot. No, we need people that want to roll up their sleeves and work. Secondly, because we got the reason why, because we got to have big policies, see, that affect 2/3 of this country. Like Obamacare or universal care. I mean, we need affordable health care, man. And people who can't afford it need to be able to get health care. Come on. We need a living wage. Companies have to be made to pay the living wage that keeps pace with inflation. And term limits. We got to deal with term limits, man. I think 3 terms, maybe 2 terms, but no more than 3 terms should be the limit. Huh? No more than 3 terms. I mean, you got people with 10 terms. Come on now. Mitch McConnell, I mean, no. It should be a limit. Not these corrupt politicians we see on both sides of the aisle. We got to deal with this climate change. Trump's did real damage to the climate by allowing all these polluters to carry on as usual. I see the Alaska pipeline, they emptied that. So kudos to the Indians for getting that done. You just gonna take a big old oil pipe with all the hazards that go with it and run it through people's land. The nerve of this country, man. You got the emission standards that he just raised during the pandemic, so we can't breathe. You know what it is about breathing. The police don't want you to breathe. Now the government don't want you to breathe. What's going on with this breathing thing? I can go on and on with this, but what I mean by going hard, we got to go hard to the left. Because listen, the last 5 years, they don't went hard to the right. Huh? They don't went hard to the right. I mean, this guy, sole purpose, was like a kid when he got in the White House. His sole purpose was to undo everything Obama had got accomplished in the 8 years that he was in office. He tried to do it in these 3.5 that he's been in office. So we got to go hard left just to even the playing field, huh? We got to go hard left just to even that playing field because guess what? And I know y'all can agree with me. All we want is to be fair. That's all we want. It ain't no big secret. It ain't no. We need a computer scientist or a computer engineer It's simple. We just want to be fair. Is that too much to ask for? I don't need no favors from you. I just want it to be fair. And I just want you to deal with me fairly. Because we all are created equally, right? But getting back to November, you know, Joe Biden, you know, I told y'all in earlier shows how I was kind of teed off because how they did Bernie Sanders. You had the Democratic elite get together and all coalesce to Joe Biden because they didn't want Bernie. But Bernie was leading the polls. But let me tell you something. I want somebody as a vice president, VP, on that ticket that's going to get in there and try to negotiate with Joe Biden to push some progressive agendas. Huh? I ain't thinking about Joe, because Joe Biden going to get in there and try to negotiate with the Republicans. Oh, I got to talk to these guys. They're good old guys. Hey, Joe, we realized, you know, that we pretty much had to go with you this time around. But don't just think you're finna get in there and be business as usual after this man went in there and ransacked the place. Okay? Because I pretty much know you. I pretty much know you. You was against busing. See, I do my homework and a whole lot of other things that I won't get into. But I'm just letting you know I'm watching you. And I know what scares me about Biden is the fact not only was he against school busing, but I never seen him really go hard in the paint for black folks. Huh? I never seen him go out and aggressively push a black agenda. Never. I never seen it. But I've seen black people go to bat for him though. Mr. Claiborne. But you know what? Let me tell y'all something. I'm hoping Elizabeth Warren is our vice presidential candidate because, and we should demand, if you do your homework, we should demand that Elizabeth Warren be our vice president. Don't get caught up in the vice president gotta be a black female. You gotta have a token black, because we don't need no token vice presidents. We need somebody who's gonna wield some real power that's gonna push our agendas. Now Elizabeth Warren went on TV and doing her poor, I bless her heart, poor thing, but she shouldn't have did that. She went on TV and told right smack during the election when she was doing the primaries that she was going to try to reduce the wealth gap between black and white people, and that white people had took black people land and all type of stuff. And when she was doing it, I was looking at the TV in horror because I knew right then that she had just sank her presidential bid. Because nobody don't want to hear nothing you gotta say when you're saying you're trying to do something for black people for some reason. And I wish I could have got to her and just whispered in her ear, okay, I'll let everybody know, but don't say too much. Because the next day, guess what? Her poll numbers dropped. I remember like it was yesterday. And that's why I tell black people, do your homework. Don't get caught up in this sheep mentality where everybody go one way because somebody say that, oh, we got to have a black people. No, we don't. You know what we got to have? We got to have somebody that's going to go in there and push an agenda and be serious about it, but at the same time, wield the power in Washington to get it done. Elizabeth ran for president. She's been a senator. She wields power in Washington, and she already done told us how she feel. We ain't gotta think. This woman went on national TV, put her campaign on the line, really sabotaged her campaign, because when she said it, she was leading the polls and her polls dropped the next day. To me, that's somebody who's serious about their cause, taking that kind of change for us. And the least we could do is everybody go online and research what she about. Huh? And research what she about. Because it don't do no good if Susan Rice or Stacey Abrams or Kamala Harris be in the VP spot when he ain't gonna push no agendas and they ain't got no power, no leverage to get nothing done for us. It's just a figure piece, figurehead. I can tell you, after 4 years, all this dismantling, this maniac in the White House is done. We need somebody like Elizabeth Warren to go in there and make sure Joe Biden do the things he's supposed to be doing for the working poor, which I call the working class. Everybody making $99,000 or less a year. You can get mad at me, but I'm telling you the truth. Biden gonna do 1 year. Elizabeth Warren, it's in the perfect world for me. Biden do 1 year. One term. Elizabeth Warren, she comes right back. She runs for president, and she got Stacey Abrams as her VP. And there we go. There you go. That's how we do that thing. You gotta play chess. You can't play checkers. Stacey Abrams is our next superstar. She'll probably be our next. She probably be her Elizabeth Warren. It'd be probably be the first women president. One of them. I hope both of them. Elizabeth Warren was the power in Washington, and she's already told us what she's going to do, right? So when it comes to the African American community, she already told us. So listen. She's a progressive, and I can see Elizabeth Warren as the vice president for Biden, right? I can also see her coming back, running for president, and bringing in Stacey Abrams. So it's all good, y'all. Stacey gonna get there, but it's just like in the minor leagues and the major leagues. You don't want to bring them up for too much time. Trust me, you ever heard a dog whisper? I'm the campaign whisperer. Trust me when I'm telling you. Everything I'm trying to tell you is good for us. And that would be a great look. Then I would feel a lot better about things. But the only thing, Biden, man, listen, he's gonna pick someone else. That's just me wishful thinking. That's just wishful thinking. You know why? Because he's not committed to a progressive agenda, y'all. And when it comes to African Americans, he's going to pick a moderate, like Susan Rice or Kamala Harris, who all, in my opinion, are moderates, and they're gonna govern as a centrist. No real change. Just be happy to be back to normal. You know what he told Charlamagne the God? Hey, it's either me or Trump. Who you want? You know what I mean? I can see him going with Stacey just to get the young vote, but not really addressing any young people's agenda. Tammy Duckworth, I could go with her too. But Elizabeth Warren, y'all, do your homework on Elizabeth Warren. Because we need to be informed when we go to these polls in November. And because we need to go hard in November. And we need to vote in a group of people, vote in a group of people that's willing to fight for us, huh? And change the whole complexion of that Congress. Too many white men in there, man. Rainbow Coalition. You know what I mean? This country's a rainbow country. Listen. We need, Washington is broke because no way politics should supersede the health of our country. Wouldn't you agree? If you black, white, Latino, Asian, whatever, your life and your well-being should always come first. And I also like to say that we're still looking for web designers and outside the round table. So if you feel you got a little web design skills, hit us up at outsidetheroundtable@gmail.com. And until next Tuesday at noon, I'm hoping by that time the virus that's raging through the Southwest will be on a downward trend. So this is HL Asylum. I want everybody to be safe, wear your mask, do your social distance, and stay at home if you ain't got to really go nowhere. Because this virus is a monster, okay? So I love everybody. God bless everybody. And this is HL Asylum, outside the round table. I'm out!